Hello everyone, welcome to another episode. In this video, we're going to be talking about uh, fear. Happy New Year, by the way. I hope you all had a wonderful, beautiful 2024 and we get a wonderful and amazing 2025. I was thinking about and here listening to a podcast this morning about fear. Fear is actually uh, a emotion that people are constantly scared of everything. Uh, Many people have fears of different stuff. Some people have fear of asking their boss for a raise, talking to their boss, or being rejected by maybe saying hi to a famous, or you could be fear of so many different things, and it's all in your mind. When you are in fear, you let me give you an example about fear. Uh, we were having a Some people are afraid of flight. They want to go to Europe. They want to go to all over the world or different states, but they're scared of flight. And I know like two people that they're really scared of flight, and they ask me like, "What is the experience of flying?" And I tell them, it's like when you know you're taking off, you're leaving the ground, and the airplane is taking off, and you know that you're no longer hitting the ground, and you're no longer on Earth. I don't know how to explain it, but and then people start looking down through the window, and then they get afraid of height and the heights and everything. So and so we were having a flight, me and uh, my kids and my wife. We were having a flight. I can't remember where we were heading to, and we heard through the radio the pilot say, "Be prepared for the wind is kind of crazy, so we're gonna have a little bit of turbulence." First thought is like you anchor that thought and you active in a hormone is called the cortisol. It's about this small, about this one, and you start being tense. You start sweating. You start shaking. You activate your body that you become really tense, and then you're really being prepared for it. And when man, I can't even describe the feeling of it. When you feel like that airplane is just literally going down like that, it's like you die in about 2 seconds. People were screaming the heck out of them. Like we got scared the crap out of us. Like I didn't even know what was gonna happen. Oh my goodness, it was so scary that all I can remember, I was just like I didn't even have time to be 100 million% prepared. I was like, what do I do? I had no choice. I had the seatbelt on. So when we landed, people were like, they were so happy. They were screaming. It's like the universe, God gave you another opportunity. And some people are are afraid of other different stuff. You could be afraid of maybe the water when you go to the ocean and you know that it's kind of deep, even if you know how to swim. And you think in your mind, oh, what if I go deeper? What would something happen to me? Maybe I get stoned by an animal or something. So you create that thought in your mind. You anchor that thought in your mind. And then when you climb up to the roof and you look down, your mind is literally activating you and telling you that you're scared of like even when you step on that ladder and you're climbing, your mind is already active that you're really scared of climbing and stuff. People could be afraid of anything like animals, um, especially snakes, um, or maybe a dog attack. Like the other day, I was recording this video and I wasn't prepared for it. So this dog got pretty close to me and my brain started being active. Like, I was like, I gotta be prepared. This dog is gonna really bite me and attack me. So you get, you don't know where you get those actions. I don't know. By that time, you know it. The dog was getting closer. First thing I did, jump into somebody's truck. I was like, how did I do that? How did I do it? I was like, I didn't want to get killed by that dog. But there's some things that you do when you're scared. You could be scared of starting a new YouTube channel. You may be having a self doubt. You may be having a low self esteem. Your confidence is low. And this is just me. I want to just talk about fear, and I want to give you some examples of it. And my experience, I would tell you that if you're scared of flight, try to do it. Just beat the, just overcome your fears. Put that in your mind that you want to fly somewhere, you want to be somewhere. Especially the only time that I was a little bit kind of scared, I would say, it's like it happens just to me. It's kind of weird. I don't know what it is, but it's crazy. I don't know how that works. It's like when I go to Charlotte, North Carolina, I already know that the plane is going through half of the way of the United States. All you see is just lane, 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 lane. You don't go through the ocean. Oh gosh, but when you take off from Texas to Puerto Rico, goodness, you go through the ocean for like 4 hours, and all you can see is water. And it's a million of thoughts that come through your mind, and you're like, oh crap, that's water down there. And all you can see is just like a little boat through the ocean. I mean, through you all you can see is just ocean, water, 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 and you're like, holy crap, how do I'm gonna even make it? So you start wondering a lot of questions. And yeah, that's just my thought. Overcome all your. There's people that also they may be afraid to go to Europe because if you go to Europe or if you go to Japan, you got to fly from LA to Tokyo, and you got to be in that plane for about maybe 14 hours flight through the whole entire ocean. So I asked my brother, he's been in many countries. He went to Italy and Japan, Vietnam, and I asked him, hey, how was the experience? And he's like, man, it was pretty exciting. So all that fear, once you overcome it, it becomes exciting. And you're like, oh, I like the experience of it. It's like when you want to jump into a uh, roller coaster, you get really scared of it. And once you're already there, you have no choice. You just have to have the ability to just to handle it and survive. I remember one time we got into this roller coaster uh, in Charlotte. Goodness, oh my goodness, it was probably the worst day of my life that I was so scared. I remember that thing went like that and it flipped you over like that. So my head would stay down. I thought I was gonna die. I mean, like literally, I was really scared of it. And after when you get off of that, the roller coaster, it becomes kind of exciting. You start laughing about it. You realize you're alive. Uh, it's like when you go for like I would say to the doctor, your mind is already activated that you're gonna see needles, and you're so scared of it. You're like, crap, I'm gonna face this doctor and the needles and everything. What's gonna happen to me? Oh gosh, and you start creating all these many ideas in your mind. And sometimes it may not be so bad as you thought. You thought it could have been worse, and actually become something simple. And anyways, that was my video. I just want to encourage you that Anchor does thoughts. If you don't feel like doing it, just don't do it. You don't have to be forcing yourself to overcome all your fears. If you're fear of anything in life, you could be fear of even um, the future. You could even be scared of maybe like to do any project in life. You may be fear of fire, and you may be fear of maybe a car crash, a car wreck, and you're just like so scared of many different things. But when you're not on control, your life is depending on others. Let's say when you're in an airplane or a train, or you're in the ocean, a big boat, you're like, um, oh, I would like to tell you another experience that we had. Um, I had this little boat. It's like an inflate boat, and we went on the lake. We were paddling in the lake. Somehow, I don't know how in the world, that wind took us way the hell deep from the shore. And it was me and my sister-in-law. We were like trying to survive, and we were just like paddling, trying to get to the shore. We wouldn't able to do it. The wind was literally sending us over and over and over to the deepest area of the lake. At some point in my mind, I thought, if this thing would flip over here, and if we think about swimming to the shore, I was having the distance in my mind, like how many miles or kilometers were to swim to that distance. So I thought about like the worst, it's like, but thank God we made it. We made it to the shore, and it was pretty scary, believe me. It was pretty scary. I mean, and I know how it feels for anybody that's scared of anything, but yeah, if you feel like flying, just fly, just overcome that fear, and just anchor that thought that it becomes very exciting after it. So I welcome you to fly anywhere you want, and yeah, overcome fear and anxiety. Don't be trapped off your thoughts and fears and all of that. Just overcome it and be you, and move on and do your thing. And yeah, I hope you all enjoy it, and don't be fear of anything. Just try to face your fears and your doubts and your anxieties. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. You guys have a wonderful, beautiful beginning of the year. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video. And God bless you all. Take care. And if you all don't mind, you can, you want to see more content in this channel, I would like to welcome you to my channel and subscribe, and send your comments. What are you afraid of? And give some likes and dislikes as well. Thank you guys so much. And I'm getting used to this platform. I kind of like it now. I'm getting really excited about it. And I just feel like sharing stuff that I wanted to talk with y'all guys. And everybody's welcome, any ages, to my channel, from ages to early ages to older people, and tell me your experience. What are you afraid of? And how do you overcome these fears? And how do you handle anxiety? And did it ever become an excitement? I want to hear y'all's story. That would be great to hear your story. What were you afraid of? In what age? And what experience happened to you? And yeah, that'll be lovely. You guys have a wonderful and amazing and successful day.